Hey, what's up, guys? It's Mike Chong. I just wanted to tell you guys a little bit of a story. Way funnier, personally, than I personally think it's way funnier than delivering a whole entire street wrong. Um, but please do not judge off of this story. And I just want to let you all know that I do not discriminate against age, color, sex, nothing. I treat everyone the exact same, and by that means, like, for example, if I play dodgeball with a group of like kindergartners or like first graders or anything, I'm gonna play my hardest. Like, I'm not gonna hold back, because my mentality is, I'm not doing them any good by letting them hit me with the ball. I am doing them good if I'm going my hardest, because that makes them play harder and makes them get better. So that's just an example, because I have done that. I do not go easy on children just because they're children at all. I don't know. I'm really competitive too. So maybe that's another thing. But this next story does have a child involved on my route. And I love Adam Sandler, and that's the only thing that I can kind of help you guys not judge me on, is that just think about, like, Adam Sandler kind of does the same thing with little kids, on in his shows and movies and stuff. So that's kind of like me. Like, I don't hold back against little kids or 80-year-old adults or anything, or girls, or anything like that. But funny story is, there was a kid on my route, and I wave at everyone. Even when I'm in my own personal vehicle and I'm not in these clothes, I will wave at literally everyone. In the grocery store, I will say hi to everyone. I'm friendly. If for some reason the mailman doesn't click off for me. And what's funny is, side story, before I get into this really funny one, is that when I'm out of the uniform, and I'll literally be talking to my customers every single day while working. I'll say hi to them every day. They know me. I know their names. And for some reason, once I take the shirt off and put on a regular civilian attire, clothing, and I see my customers in a store, and for some reason, I'll wave at them, and they'll look at me like, "Who are you?" And then it'll take them a second to finally realize who I am, and I don't know why. I don't know why this shirt makes me more familiar to them. I don't know. So the Superman effect is real. Like, Clark Kent can definitely get away with being Clark Kent and then being in a Superman suit, because it happens to me. Anyway, that's kind of a dumb analogy, but anyway, so there's a kid on my route that I guess they had just moved in, and while passing him, I waved at him, and he was with his little group of friends, probably like 11 or 12 years old, kind of like that end of elementary school, beginning of middle school. And while I'm waving at him, he flips me off. He gives me the bird, and I'm like, wow, this little freaking punk kid, I'm being nice and friendly, and he freaking flips me off. Like, what the heck? And so I see him and his friends like laughing and stuff, and I'm like, okay. So I don't do anything. Next day, I see him out again, and this time I'm thinking, like, let me just wave at him again. I'm gonna test the waters a little bit. And sure enough, I wave at him. He flips me off again. And so now I'm talking even more crap. I'm like, well, I'm going to freaking get this kid, I'm going to find out what his address is, and then I'm going to mess his mail up or something. But I didn't mess his mail up because that would be illegal. But the next day comes around. This is the judgment part. Do not judge me, please. So next day comes around, and before he can get his little middle finger up, I do it to him. I give it to him, you know. And his face is priceless because he did not get his finger up quicker than I got mine up. And then by the time he saw mine, he was, I guess, in shock that a mailman in uniform would do that. And then his friends start laughing at him. But moral of the story is, every day after that, he would wave at me. He wouldn't flip me off. And like, I ended up actually finding a football on like a part of the street that's like empty. I found like a really nice football, and I thought of the kid. And so next time I had passed him after we'd been waving from now on, I threw him and his friends like this really nice football. So anyway, that's the story. And just thought you guys might want to hear that. Please leave a thumbs down if you don't like it, or please leave a comment if you don't like what I did. I know I'm supposed to keep a professional, standard, but kid had it coming, man. He really did. But anyway, until next time, and until next story, I'll see you guys later. Peace.